veteran actor Kanayo O, alongside music icon Mike Okri, has frowned at the federal government's recent approval of the prohibition of smoking and glamorizing of money rituals and killings in Nigerian films, skits and music videos, describing such development as a joke. The government on Wednesday, through the Executive Director CEO of the National Film and Video Censors Board, Dr. Shuaibu Hussaini, approved the prohibition of money ritual killing, tobacco product, nicotine products, promotion, glamorization display in movies, musical videos and skits, in pursuant to Section 6.5 of the NFVCB Act 2004. NFVCA boss made this known while speaking at a national stakeholders engagement on smoke-free Nollywood in partnership with Corporate Accountability and Public Participation Africa, CAPA, held in Enugu. However, reacting to the development, we had the veteran musician Mike Okri describe the action of the federal government as a joke, adding that it's a way to silence the movie industry. They should focus on the real challenges facing the country, Okri snapped. Also reacting, popular actor Kanayo O described the move as a sensible nonsense. He said that the Honorable Minister of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy, Barrister Hannatu Musa Musawa, has no job for approving a move to gag the filmmakers. Now, the filmmakers, or the veterans, and then Mike Okri has said this is a complete joke. Nigerians should just focus on what concerns Nigeria, the pressing issues. That's what the government should focus on, and not taking a look at these things that are happening in the Nollywood. What do you think?
Okay, first of all, I think the Nigeria Broadcast and Film Body, they have guidelines. They have guidelines that governs what you produce, what you air, and the rest of them. So, coming now to bring up new guidelines and listing them that you should not do this, you should not do this, does not show professionalism. Because if you are a body that is vested to govern or guide a certain set of people, you should have a guideline. Or moreover, let's say you update periodically. So if you have those guidelines, you send it to the Actors Guild of Nigeria, the DG and Directors Guild of Nigeria, and the Producers Guild, and tell them, please, let's have a closed-door meeting. Most of your movies are showcasing a lot of rituals, a lot of drug activities that will not be well with our society, most especially the younger generation. So coming up on media to like they should stop it without engaging them does not even make any sense. That's why they are reacting negatively to it. And looking at it again, we now have most of our movies being aired in cinemas. And before any movie is being shown, we have the censor, rated 18, rated 16, that someone below 18 cannot watch this movie. Someone below 16 cannot watch this movie. This movie can be viewed someone below 12 years. So these things have been there. Those guidelines have been there. Coming up again to say you don't want these people to, as much as you want to regulate these things in your own pattern, what these people are showcasing are what is happening, things are happening in the society. Sure. You can't tell me that the Nigeria we are today, there are no money rituals, which I don't need.
Well, let's take a look at this thing now from this perspective. Money rituals, showing off so much wealth as that's being success. And then if you're not doing these things, it seems like you're nobody in the society. Some of our skits portray this. In fact, they make jokes out of rituals now, something that's supposed to be serious. How can you taking someone's life be a joke? How am I supposed to laugh to this skit? So sometimes it looks like they're taking it overboard. Do you feel like we shouldn't do anything about, nothing should be done about it?
Like that's where I was saying that the guidelines, they have the power to update their guidelines, update what the document that guides us.
Isn't that what is being done now?
They are just coming to make statements. They have not engaged these people. Before you want to update your guidelines, and you need to involve them. you need to have a round table with these people. Please, we want to take this off. We want to adjust this. We want to adjust this. They have leaders. Now, coming to this part again, this is entertainment. You all know that when we are watching foreign movies, you see the Jackie Chan's fly and kick. Those things are just, should I say, fictions or just to entertain the mind.
Okay.
They are not realities. This is an entertainment stuff we are talking about. So they should have a way of coming to regulate it and not just saying they should take it off, they should ban. The part that this spit also as an educational materials to people.
And these skits also, looking at it from the other angle, and some of these skits are one of the reasons, or some of the reasons some of our young boys are growing up and thinking of money rituals. We've seen some of these things happen, all right? We've seen it on the internet. They flaunt it everywhere. In fact, they make videos when they are doing the rituals for the money. Now, they make videos and they post it online, not as skits now, but, hey, updates, this is what's happening with me. In the river and all of these things that were done in the hidden now are in the open, and our kids are seeing these things. Our kids are online. Our kids are now aspiring to get so much money. You see a boy of 16 years who will tell you can do anything to get money. How are they seeing these things? How is this knowledge coming to them? A lot of them, they saw it through these movies. A lot of them saw it through these skits. So that is probably being seen as a problem, and this is probably an action that is being taken to put a stop to that. What do you think?
You know, from my angle of, I'm an entertainer, I'm also an investor in that field too. I'm talking based on, from the aspect of business, and also looking at our society, there are lengths we can control a lot of stuff. You can't tell the media what you want your kid to look or what you want your children to look at. You use your parent. That's why we have parental control over. So I think it's parenting at first, because the media, if you shut it down from the Nigeria scene, what about the foreign cables?
Okay.
We have all those things also. We have drug movies and the rest of them. So I think the parental control should come in first, and a matured mind should know what to take in and what to...
That's a mature mind now. That's a mature mind.
Yes, but the kids should have parental control to whatever they view, because...
So these people should be allowed to put up any kind of skits
to put
up?
They have guidelines, like I said before. They should update their guidelines. Call these people into a round table. You shouldn't come to the media and tell us you want to...
So you're saying don't impose it on them?
Yeah, don't impose it on them, because it's their business. They're also helping the economy. The skid makers are making money. And they're also, okay, they are buying things that, understand what I am saying. They're also supporting the economy somehow.
But there are beautiful skits that you can make.
Of course, of
course.
For
trained morality.
Of course. Not everybody thinks right. A lot of people...
That's why we're trying to help them think right.
So they should regulate it. Call these people, call the bodies, the association, the DGN, the AGN, the producers association. Tell them, please, this is what we want. Let it be more of educational programs and activities into your movies, and instead of derogating activities like, tell them people should come to a conclusion whereby you can give us something. Not we coming, don't just come to tell us that you want to do this. No, we are not interested. We are not the regulating body. Even the Kanayo, you might not even be in the leadership position to decide for the AGN or the DGN. So go to the main bodies and tell them.
Right.